I don't have any dirt on RSJ. That brother's profile is cleaner than Obama's. Man, with all them donations he's making to your opponents, there's no way you telling me you can't find one thing to drag his name through the dirt with.
What do we know about RSJ? Ron Samuel Jenkins, also known as RSJ, is a Howard University and Harvard Business School alum, who grew up working class and built his own legitimate empire that has firmly entrenched him among the business elite. But the question stands. Is RSJ as legitimate as he claims, or are we as fans experiencing the danger of a single story? Stay tuned while we dissect the other side of RSJ that is hidden by the blinds. We first met RSJ giving a speech to a select audience of some of the world's most influential people, as he was explaining the ins and outs of making it in the business world like he has, preferably for people who do not have the financial support from family or friends like he did. On the surface, RSJ meets all the requirements of an upstanding businessman, but something seems questionable about the story we know about RSJ so far. The one thing the Power universe does, is gradually give us a glimpse into characters and their backstories. And the cleaner the characters in Power have been, the more secrets they are hiding. Ghost was probably the most poised and relatable characters we have ever seen in a movie, but we also knew he was one of the most dangerous sociopaths. RSJ meeting Tariq was something we were expecting as fans, since Tariq's new path of Wall Street would have crossed paths with RSJ. With Tariq mentioning St. Patrick as his last name, it definitely raised a flag in RSJ's mind, as he knew he could manipulate him into getting what he wants. But what we've learned so far, is RSJ never shows his hand, but gives hints and directions. While trying to sign with the Westons, he mentioned rather spending his investment on his real estate portfolio, which we later find out, was targeted to Tariq, as he wanted to buy off the QCP project building, something Ghost was trying to build for Raina before he died. But according to Tate, these were all tactics of a shrewd businessman. Tate also mentioned that there was no dirt on RSJ, as his profile was cleaner than Obama's. And as we know, the cleaner they are, the more secrets they are hiding under the rug. Most people tend to stay away from Tariq St. Patrick. Monet went as far to tell Diana about the fact that everyone that sticks around Tariq too long ends up either dead or in jail. But for an RSJ who claims to be clean and likes to do things the right way, he is quite comfortable with a known drug dealer. We saw him tell Tariq about how he was familiar with the story of his father, Ghost, and not wanting him to end up like he did. But then we saw a glimpse into his past, when he spoke about his father. His father was a petty thief, who was good at running numbers.
My father, he ran numbers. He was a petty criminal. Everybody told me I was gonna end up like him.
This conversation was definitely a light to this quest. RSJ could either be considered honest or a very good liar. All his body markers did not show at any point that he was lying, as Tariq told him about everyone having two faces. Another reason that seems to point to RSJ being two-faced is his continuous claim of doing things the right way. It could be as innocent as he just saying who he is, or could be potentially seen as judgmental, as good people generally don't go around claiming they are good people. That is just who they are. With Tariq finding out about Weston Holding being a Ponzi, and letting RSJ know, RSJ claimed that Tariq was shady as he was leaving before Tariq forced his hand into investing with the Westons. And in relation to what we raised, why will RSJ, being as intelligent as he is, knowing the story of Ghost, but also Tariq, as he was in the paper for the murder of Jabari and Ramirez, want to be tainted by association? From what we know so far, it's just because RSJ knows what it's like to come from a criminal family and people thinking the worst of you. But is that all there is to the story? So far, in Season 3, we have seen someone in Salim busted as Diana figured out his true identity. But the theory with Salim was, he was probably an undercover agent for the feds, which we found out was something else, as he was adopted by rich parents. So with RSJ, do we think he is who he says he is? Could he be hiding something? And if so, could it be as simple as hiding his true identity or something much bigger? That is all we have for this video. Kindly share your thoughts and theories in the comment section below. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.